let's go into it. So, first question. The title of this question says, "Feels like I'm giving up on A levels." So this person's written in and said, "I'm actually so disheartened by my A levels." The background is this person does biochem maths and got 7s at GCSEs. I wouldn't say I'm smart, but I'm average and I try very hard. They got pressured into doing these A levels, but they feel like they're failing in everything. So they're now nervous because they want to do medicine
Right.
in uni, but they're getting C's and D's.
Right.
And for medicine, you need like A's and A stars. So at the end, they wrote, "I just need some encouragement. Every time I go to lesson, I just feel like a muppet." So help in capital letters and exclamation marks.
Well, I think in terms of encouragement, just don't give up. Don't give up. For me, I would say the journey is as important as the destination. What do I mean by that? I mean that whatever you're doing, as you're going through the process, you're developing in skills, in character, in intelligence, in experience. You're developing in so many ways, especially if you're a significant way through the A levels. Don't give up. See it through to the end. Seal that off. And you may not get the A's and A stars. You might get the B's, possibly even C's. But the character development is priceless. It's invaluable. So yeah, see it through.
I think this question relates to the fact that they want to do medicine,
Yeah.
but they've got a CDD.
Yeah.
And I relate to that a lot because I wanted to go to, I ended up doing computer science,
Right.
but I wanted to do it at King's University. Now they wanted an AAB. I ended up getting an ABC. But I was on track to get an AAB.
Right.
So it was even more disappointing in the sense of I thought I got it and then I ended up not getting it.
Right.
But the reason why I say it is because I remember on results day shedding a tear
Oh, wow.
because that was year 13, so all of my offers got rejected.
Wow.
And so I don't know what's worse, either not getting it in the first place or getting it and then them rejecting it. But at that point I really did think, like, that's it then.
Right.
I guess computer science isn't for me. But clearing, you know about clearing, right?
Yeah.
So I had to go through clearing, called up, ended up getting the uni I went to, which is City University. And at that uni, they ended up doing a scheme just for that uni and just for the computer science group.
Wow.
That they would do a 4-year degree, and 3 of those years you would also be working.
Right.
So that was a unique opportunity that was only for the uni and was only for the computer science lot in that uni. So it just made me think that here's me thinking that this was the only way that I needed to get to computer science through this university and then go here and then go here. But look how God worked, and now all of a sudden I'm in a path that I didn't want to go to, but actually it was a better path for me. So in this person, CDD, and you're thinking I want to do medicine. Now you might end up getting to A levels and still not getting the grade. But now don't think that that's medicine.
It's the end of the road. Yeah.
That's medicine done for you.
Yeah.
There could still be a path. You might realize along the journey that it's not necessarily a doctor you want to go and be a doctor. You might want to be something else. And if you're open to, like you're saying, going through the journey, as opposed to just thinking about the end goal and the destination, you'll be shocked where you might end up. So, like you're saying, don't give up. Hold on to it, because you really don't know where it's gonna.
No, absolutely. I mean, I want to ask you a question, and if I remember, I want to make a comment as well. So that moment, results day, you saw your grades, disappointed, you shed a tear, like. Thinking about your journey from that point to now, what would you say that experience has done for you? That experience of facing that failure, shedding that tear, like how was that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like how has that experience played a part in your journey since then?
Yeah, it's a hard one because I'm definitely not gonna lie and say at that moment I was like, yeah, Jeff, that's it. Like, it's not a Rocky moment, you know, in the movies.
Yeah,
where
I
it's
love
like,
Rocky. Yeah, that's my guy.
it weren't that.
Yeah.
For a long time afterwards, I
Yeah.
was depressed
Okay.
because it's like, well,
Yeah.
all of my other friends, and this is the weird thing about getting into uni, that one person won't get the grades and still make it to their first choice, and another person won't make it and not make it at all.
Yeah.
But the person that did make that ended up going to uni would get worse grades. So I would get an A, B, C. The person would get an A, D, D, and they still make it in.
Yeah.
So it's all of those things you got to wrestle with, like why,
Yeah.
what's going on, and then you're thinking about alternatives. At one point, I was thinking, is Sainsbury's it? Because my work experience was
No disrespect to
Oh, yeah.
Sainsbury's.
the only reason why I say it,
Yeah.
and here's the context to it, is because I did a work experience in Sainsbury's,
Right.
and the person that I was shadowing with, just came out of uni doing maths
Okay.
in Queen Mary,
Yeah.
and they were saying, they were basically telling me, like, I can't believe I'm here
Right.
because I had gone to uni, did maths, but I just can't find a job. And so when I ended up not getting into uni, I'm thinking, well, I'm not even in uni.
Yeah.
So if he can't get a job,
Yeah.
I might be back with him.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant when I said
Yeah.
I ain't trying to slander any.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I ended up going into uni, it was a bit of shaking off the dust and saying, look, you know, just go and do your 3 years and see what happens. But then when they came and said that course and that new opportunity, it's almost like in an instant that light bulb moment came out where I realized, wow, like wow, that the way it's just switched. For this person, it might take longer, but if you hold on in the journey, you should get to that point where you realize, wow, I'm glad I kept going and I went to it.
Yeah, no, I think that, because my thing is, and I heard it, it's funny, you know, you mentioned about how God worked, because I heard in a sermon, you know, the struggles of life are new opportunities. And I think if you have the right perspective, you can learn from those failures, those disappointments, those struggles, those hardships, those mountains. You can learn from them. There's so much you can learn. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just again to that person and anyone in that frame of mind, just hang in there, man, because you never know where that's going to take you. So I agree 100%.
And the second part to that question that I just remembered I want us to touch on is she says, or he says, I wouldn't say I'm smart, but I'm average and I try hard. This is the point I want to make. Yeah. I got pressured into taking these A-levels.
Oof, yeah.
Now, obviously, you're a teacher. Have you seen that?
I have spoken to. It's funny. I was chatting to one of my Nigerian students, and I was saying to him, you know, what are your plans? What are your plans after school? And he was, you know, sort of typical route. Yeah, college, uni. My parents want me to go to uni. So I know it does happen. Me personally, if that person feels okay, they were pressured into it, it's a tough one, because we discussed it in an earlier episode. That choice is important, isn't it? If you feel you've had an informed choice in picking your subjects or whatever it is, then you're going to be more invested in it, because you know you there's a certain level of autonomy, you know, that comes with that. But again, it's an opportunity. It's, you know, you're not. It's what is it they're doing? Biology,
chem and maths.
Yeah, biology, chem and maths. These aren't Mickey Mouse subjects. Do you know what I mean? They're big boy subjects, and they will always pay off in some way. I believe they will always pay off in some way. So again, try not to focus so much on the pressure, but just more on the opportunity, I would say. It's an opportunity to really get to grips with some important subjects, some tough subjects, but to hopefully benefit from going through the A levels as well.
It's your choice at the end of the day, and you might have felt pressured to take the subjects, but you can't be pressured to live life, and so it's still your choice. Like you're saying, you weren't the smartest, but working hard is a choice that you chose
100%.
to work harder than anyone else.
100%.
And so I think a lot of students like the whole, not blame is the wrong word in this case, but the whole deferred responsibility. That it's not me, it's this, it's that, it's him, it's her. But it's your life. And at the end of the day, one, you can say no. As hard as it is sometimes, especially I remember when I had to say no to my dad because he wanted me to go down business and economics, and I wanted to go down tech and computer science, and we had to have the scrap. Because at the end of the day, it's my life, and it sounds rebellious, but now he's like, yeah, you're right.
100%.
And if you have that mindset of, where do you want to be, and try and do things that will facilitate that. You make the mistake is your mistake. If it goes well, then take the W.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, we might as well not lie. This is an outro. You are at the end. And we want you to do what every YouTuber says. Like, comment, subscribe,
share.
Share's
a big one, personally.
It is. We're trying to grow something. This is this common room thing is basically we're trying to help common people get access to elite information
for free.
For free
at this stage.
For now.
For free for now. Yeah, I like that.
But we're really trying to help. We both have a burden. Russell, all three of us have a burden just to see normal people get access to things that only money would really get. Big money would only really get you.
Absolutely.
So if you like what you're hearing, please share. Help this. Help this out big time. Or if you've got a question, a thought, a comment, feel free to DM us, email us.
Get in touch.
If you're brave enough to do it with your name on it, comment down below. If not, then we got an email, tcrpod@outlook.com, or Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Our handle is tcrukpod.
I'm also going to throw in as well, send in a voice note. Like if you want to send a question or again a comment or anything of that nature, then send in a voice note, like you would. Record it and send it to us, and we will actually feature your voice note on the pod as well, and then respond. Do you know what I'm saying? So it would be great to hear from you guys a bit more live and direct as well.
Cool. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you then.